Hello, tongue wranglers. Every day we get to see the journey of my hair. Look at this, right? At least I washed it first time in a week. All right, so I'm going to do a little strengtheners, and then I'm going to talk to you a little bit today about releasing muscles in the face and neck because it makes you feel so good to strengthen and then release. Okay, are you ready? So this first one is for the tongue. This is called the chopstick or pencil pull. So obviously you can use a chopstick. I'm using a pen today. You can use a pencil. And so what you do is you open your mouth, stick your tongue out, and then you try to curl the tongue out and up around the pen and give it a little tug to just build a little muscle. Then you come out and go down. And again, give it a little tug. Now, some of you may try to do that and realize my tongue does not go out that far. If that's the case, then potentially you may have a little tongue tie. And if that's the case, then you may want to be thinking about, do I sleep well? Or, when I have a couple drinks or I'm tired, does my speech slur a little bit? And if any of those things are the case, just private message me and we'll chat. But otherwise, if your tongue comes out, this is a great one. Kind of along the lines of, what can you stick your tongue in? All right, so there's a tongue exercise. Let's do a quick jaw and lip strengthener. I call this one aggressive chapsticking. And what you do is you put your chapstick on and then you pretend like you're mad and you're rubbing it in. Now, if you watch me do that from the side, you can see my jaw will move forward and backward. Okay, now, if that causes any pain in your jaw, guess what you do? You stop doing that and you never do it again. So this is only if it feels good. All right, so you got a little tongue strengthener, you got a little lip and jaw muscle strengthener. You finish all that and you want to stretch it out, right? So what you do is you take your hands at your temples and you start feeling your way down. Now, right there is where I feel my first bit of tightness. And so I do this little tiny, gentle, not even as hard as I'm doing it, circular spiraling massage. This is called myofascial release. And basically, you hold the muscle and just micro spin to try to release one little fiber at a time. You can make your way down the face. Now, technically speaking, you need about 2 minutes on a spot in order to really melt that muscle. And I could do a video on the science of this too. But I like to kind of move around a little bit too. So you basically do what feels good here, but it's micro movements in a circular direction with not too much pressure. Now, I'll even go in the mouth. Oh, that feels so good. Okay. The other one I love for release is to take my fingers, clean them, and then I stick them in the mouth and up to the gum, where the gum meets the cheek. So like right here. Prop my elbows, and then just rest there for like 2 minutes. Now, for me, I feel 2 little strings in there because I have what we call a buckle tie. I have 2 of them, and I have a tie right here. So if that is uncomfortable at all, you can move around those if you have buckle ties. But otherwise, just sit. And let gravity do its thing. Feels good on the bottom too. All right. I would love if anybody tries these things and has any feedback about how it feels or how long it takes for it to feel good or any experience of discomfort that made you have to stop. Please give me feedback because I'm learning as I teach you guys. All right. Have a wonderful day. Hope you're all hanging in there.